Hello, friends and family of Reach Up Head Start. My name is Christy Mansour. I'm the mental health specialist here at Head Start, and I'm coming to you today with 5 tips from Conscious Discipline to help us during this time of COVID-19 while we're all quarantining at home. How many of your children have come up to you in the last few weeks and eloquently said to you, "I'm having a really difficult time being at home. I miss my friends. I'm really struggling. I don't know what's happening"? My guess is that most of you probably haven't had that interaction with your child. Probably it looks more like tantrums or being frustrated or your child talking back or maybe even getting clingy and really afraid. Maybe things that they used to do, no problem, seems like they can't do it anymore. Maybe going to the bathroom is a struggle. Maybe it feels scary. So keeping in mind that our children at this age, they don't know how to tell us well yet. I am scared. I'm frustrated. I don't know what's going on. They're going to show us through being clingy. They're going to show us through being mad and throwing those tantrums. And guess what? That's okay. That's where they should be. But we as adults in their lives, as caregivers, we can help them through that. So here come 5 tips from Becky Bailey with Conscious Discipline. As we hear these 5 tips, let's keep in mind too that our brains are wired for safety. Doesn't matter who we are, where we've come from, how old we are, as humans, we seek safety. So all of these 5 tips point back to how we can be safe during this time. Tip number 1, young children co-regulate with trusted adults. What does co-regulate mean? Essentially, co-regulate is that if I have a child and I'm mad and I'm frustrated and I'm yelling, my kid is feeding off of that. They might get really frustrated really fast too, or they might cower back and be afraid of the yelling. If I'm calm, I can still be stressed on the inside, but if I come to my child and show them, hey, I'm gonna handle this in a safe way, that kiddo is gonna pick up really quick on your calm. They're going to be like, oh, I can be calm too. My parents have got it under control. Even if in your mind, you're like, this is so stressful. I don't know where our next meal is coming from. I don't know, I gotta get on unemployment. I don't know what's happening. Our children don't need that added stress on them as well. So for us to realize as adults, we can be stressed, we can be frustrated, that's okay. Those are emotions that we all have, but how can I handle it in a way that keeps my child calm too? It's a great perspective to have so that we can all feel safe. Tip number 2, focus on safety and connection. I know I've mentioned this a couple times already, but really when we put the focus on safety and connection, we see safety and connection. To be able to focus on the fact that maybe we have shelter right now that keeps us safe. We have food that keeps us healthy, which ultimately keeps us safe. Bringing that safety to a child helps them to function and not get stressed out, not throw that tantrum. When we work with your children in our classrooms, safety is our number 1 priority. Without safety, a child can't get to a point, or humans, adults can't get to a point of, I need to get work done, I need to practice my letters, I need to Zoom with my teacher right now. School can wait, activities can wait. If safety's not there first, school activities, playing together is going to be really hard. So focusing on safety and connection first. Tip number 3, create your new normal. None of us know how to do this stuff, right? COVID is scary. Our routine is upside down. Anything that we maybe had going for us before now has been challenged, and we've got to get creative. So create your new normal. Maybe your new normal is that you have breakfast together as a family when before you had to rush out the door to school or work or daycare. With that new normal, routine is established, and children, again, it's pointing them back to safety. Creating that normal, creating a routine together as a family brings you all into a united space. Make sure that in your new normal, you take time to incorporate play every day with your kids. Don't think that you have to be online looking for tons of different resources or fun things to do. Just be with them. Just sit on the floor and do a puzzle. Sit on the floor and play pretend. Your kids are really good at it. Take their lead. Tip number 4, give kids a way to contribute. We see in the classrooms consistently our children, your children, do so well when they feel like they are contributing to our school family. That school family is so important when we have them, but even more so, your family at home, that's the number one family. Tip number 5, shift towards seeing the best. During these times, it's so easy to focus on the negative. But what we focus on, we get more of. If I can choose to see the positive in my day ends up being a lot more positive. If I only focus on the negative, it becomes really down really fast. When we work and practice on choosing to see the positive, we see that positive in any situation. Not to say that things aren't frustrating and confusing, that's really real. But if we shift to seeing the positive, shift on seeing the best, we're going to get the best. Once again, my name is Christy Mansour, mental health specialist with Reach Up. I so appreciate you taking the time to be with me today. Know that we are thinking of you during this time. We miss you. It is an extreme privilege to have you and your children in our program. Until the day we can all be together again, know that we are wishing you well, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.